Hello, hello. Welcome to today's stream. So, oh, hang on. Let me. Hopefully that stopped the echo. Yep, cool. Right, where were we? Yes, so today we are part 4 of building the Lego Rivendell. So, last time out, we'd got to this point here. We'd just completed bag 20 out of 49, I think it is, off the top of my head. And we just finished this particular bit. Sounds good. Thank you very much, Sonia. Sonia's streaming at the moment, doing some colouring book. But yes, so we just finished this, which I believe will sit on top here. This is the second section of Rivendell. We've got 3 minifigures so far: Gandalf, one of the elves, and Gimli the dwarf. And yeah, we've just got a couple more bags to go on this middle section, which is this bit here. And then once we've done those 2 bags, we'll be moving on to the big section in the middle, which will take us probably a few streams to get through all of those. Right, so without further ado, I guess we should crack on with it. So I don't think we're going to need that right now. I think we're going to be working on that. So how is everyone today? Been up to much? It's Thursday, so it's almost a weekend. One more day of work for those who work just during the week. Anyone got plans for the weekend? I know that me and Sonia are planning to go to a jigsaw puzzle. I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically they're showcasing a load of jigsaw puzzles and chance to buy them, I believe, and potentially do some jigsaws while we're there. So it's on for 3 days. It starts tomorrow. So we're going to miss part of it tomorrow because I'm working during the day, but then we'll go there tomorrow evening. And then hopefully go back again on Saturday because they should change up some of the puzzles, and maybe also on Sunday. We shall see. Yeah, hoping to get some jigsaw puzzling in over the weekend. Sonia did one today. She's just explaining on her channel, but she did a speed puzzle and it was her fastest ever time. So I've now got a benchmark to try and see how I do. Right, so okay, so we have to make sure that the cross bit in the middle there is that orientation, and we put the white, try not to lose it, and we put the white bit on the top there, and then it goes like that. Oh, I just noticed I've got to do this 6 times, so I should have paid attention to that and done all of them at the same time. Okay, so that's 5 more times. So there's 1, 2, 3. I feel like the Count from Sesame Street. 4. And 5. So yeah, we've as I was saying about the jigsaw puzzle, so yeah, we've done this a few times. The first one we did was one as part of a jigsaw puzzle YouTuber called Vicky. Vicky Makes and Builds. She had a challenge. There was a set puzzle. I think you're allowed to do it 3 times, if I remember. And yeah, we basically submitted our best time. And the first time we each did this puzzle, it was over 2 hours to do a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. But second and third attempts, I managed to improve quite a lot. I think my fastest time was 1 hour 36 minutes, and Sonia's was about 1 hour 43. And yeah, we were really pleased with how we improved. But the one she did today, her first attempt, so oh, what was I can't remember the name of the company off the top of my head now. It's completely gone. But yes, she did it in 1 hour and 26 minutes, I believe, which is really good for a first attempt. So yeah, we'll see how quickly I do and how quick I can do it over the weekend. And then whether we have some second attempts or third attempts to try and speed it up, we shall see. But yeah, she's really happy with that time. That's the fastest ever time on a 500 piece. There we go. That was a bit stiff. Come on. Oh, I don't know why these are proving so stiff this time. Maybe I've probably not got the pieces very well lined up. And one more of these. Okay. So we're getting there with this. Not going to be many pieces left after I do all 6 of these. So yeah. Interesting. How are we doing on yeah, so that's our weekend plans anyway, going to visit this jigsaw puzzle thing, and then at some point I will do a jigsaw puzzle. I'm hoping to also stream at some point over the weekend, but exactly when I do and what I'm streaming, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, me and Sonia might stream together a game, or we might do separates like we are right now. Alignment, yes. That's the right way up. Okay, and all of them go this way. Okay, nearly there. Right, oh, okay, so they need to go this way, and they all connect into each other. There we go. Cool, so what do we need now? 6 of these rods and 6 of those, 2, 4, 5 and 6. And that way up we put these like that. Yeah, definitely looking forward to relaxing, having some downtime over the weekend. Work's been a bit busy, a bit crazy this week. But yeah, in some ways that's a good thing because it makes the days go quicker. Right, so flip this upside down and then we put these poking in. Wow, that's the end of the bag. That was a very small bag, very quick. And just one spare piece left over from it. Okay, so we are now on to bag 22, which is the final bag for this section. The final bag for this book. And we get another minifig, who I believe is probably Arwen, if that's her name, if I remember correctly. So there we go. If it will focus. And we need to make a book. Just checking which that way round. There we go. And she will hold that. Perfect. Right, let's get on to the build. So we need another 6 of those rings. There it is. Oh. And those things. A bit smaller than I was expecting, 6 of them. Okay, and these go like that. So building up an arch. Just going to make sure that we get these round bits the right way round. Now I do also need to spend some more time back out in the garage on my lathe, get back to some woodworking. I'm hoping to be able to stream some of it at some point. I've just got the main issue of having a setup down there, because where I do my woodwork is in the garage, which is directly below me at the moment. I don't think our landlady would be too happy if started drilling holes in the floor of this room to in order to run some cables through. Right, yes, it's just 6 of these. So yeah, we'll come up with a solution at some point. If not, I'll just have to record some videos out there, edit them and upload them onto my YouTube channel. Yes, I do need to get out there and start making some stock ready for next year's wool shows. Otherwise, I'll get round to February or March and have lots to do and not be able to do any of it, which I don't think Sonia will be too happy about. Okay, so we need 12 of these now. 3, so that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so we're putting these in. Oh, right. So we go in and they go up right. Amazing how this now looks pretty decorative. Yeah. So yeah, if they say just to attach them all like this downwards. How are we doing on this? Last 2. Wow. Okay, and we will stand them all up. There we go. Okay, 24 of these rods, and they need to be in 6 lots of 4. So rather than letting them all run away individually, because I'm very good at letting them do that, let's make them as we go. So that's 3. 4 of them. 5. 1 more. Oh, we're blitzing through this. Maybe I should have done these last 2 bags last time out, but it was getting a bit late and I didn't expect them to be so short. So there we go. And these go on the bottom here. Oh, this top bit feels so delicate. Oh, just knocked her over. Whoops. Okay, so we need 12 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12 of these, and we are going to be 10 times sticking those in, and then connecting on the bottom there and pushing out to the side. Okay, so yes, that way. Lots of fiddly bits. So yeah, going back to the wool shows, so we've applied for next year's wool shows, and Sonia's already been accepted into 4 of them. Next summer's going to be fun though, because we've got a 6-week period where we've got a wool show every 2 weeks, and 2 of them are ones where we need to stay away in hotels. So that's going to be a tough 6 weeks. Or, well, you'll probably say 8 weeks, because the 2 weeks before the show are going to be just as bad. Right. But it'll be worth it. The wool shows are really good. So many nice, friendly people there. It's a really good atmosphere. And yeah, we do well at the shows. This year was fantastic. Sell lots of Sonia's hand dyed yarn, loads of her 3D printed stuff, a load of the crochet hooks that I hand turn, and hoping to have some more wood products next year if I get back out to my lathe. Right. No, it doesn't really matter which orientation, but oh. Okay. So it's a nice little gazebo type section. All right. Let's push it to the side while we build these next bits. So I'm going to guess, oh, is this a bed or no, it's a table. Table chairs. And that's quite cool. They use that piece to make it look like it's a chair. Okay, and this then attaches on there. Again, one spare piece. And then this will sit on here. And hey, Scruff, how you doing? Welcome in. Did I put this together, this base together slightly wrong? Because that looks like it's upside down. Yeah, I think I put It should be that way round. And it's been a day, lol. Yeah, I can relate. I don't know about you, but yeah, work's been very crazy busy at the moment. How about yourself? Is it work related or just life related in general? And there we go. Nice. So, oh, we're losing Gimli's hair. There we go. So that is part 2. And yes, it is designed to separate. It didn't just break. That is part 2 of Rivendell done. Let's put Arwen in there somewhere. And yes, that is the end of book 2 out of 3. So, lost the save of the game I streamed last night. Had a project lose an audio track. Lots of things to fix. Oh no! What game was it you streamed last night? We were unfortunately out of our board game group, so I wasn't able to watch anything. All right, let's put this one. So we're going to put it up on top of the box behind me, next to part 1. There we go. So hopefully that can be seen. We will get part 3, which is a much thicker book. Managed to fix the audio. It was at the end of a multi-hour project, so I would have had to start it again. Oh wow. Yeah, that was lucky that you managed to fix the audio. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having to start something over again, particularly when it's taken hours. Okay, so we are starting with bag 23. And we also need one of these. No, I've had colleagues in the past who have lost hours of work before and ended up having to redo it. At a previous place we worked, they were rolling out updates to the systems that we ran, and they did it overnight, and so our clients weren't using the platform. But the update, there was a problem with it, and they had to roll it all back, and yeah, they basically lost an entire night. Although that wasn't as bad as when the data center that hosted our platform went down. But yeah, no, glad to hear you managed to fix the audio. Yeah, luckily when those issues happened at my previous company, it didn't affect me and my team, other than it meant we couldn't do our jobs. Yeah, it was our poor infrastructure team who had to spend nighttime going to data centers and or just trying to roll back updates. Right, so let's get cracking. I am a little concerned about fitting this section on the camera. I may have to raise the camera or zoom out or something. I was on the edge between brainstorming and panic attack. It wiped me out. I bet it did. It's so disheartening as well when you've sort of spent all that time, and I, depending exactly what it is that you've done, you'll never get it as you did it the first time round. And yeah, just the thought of having to redo something. Right. I haven't learned from my earlier mistakes. I need to pull out the piece, go back to pulling out the pieces I need for each section, and that way I make sure I don't miss anything. I was literally on the last step as well. Oh god. Yeah, that's the worst time for anything to happen like that. No, it makes my busy day at work sound like a cakewalk. Yeah, although it's been manic, we had a former client contact us out of the blue. He's working at a new company and was like, "Oh yeah, any chance you guys could give us some temporary help? Yeah, put a quote together for using this system to deliver campaigns." So we started looking at it, and then I think this would have been Tuesday, and then yesterday we find out he's leaving the company today, so he needed everything earlier today so he could then hand it off to someone. So yeah, we just had to kind of come up with a load of stuff and hope that we've done it correctly because it was a bit rushed. But yeah, otherwise it was fairly chill day. It was just a bit of a rush doing that. So no big panics, just annoying around the timing of it. Right, that connects in there. Oh, God, this is still so fragile at the moment. Again, there's not many pieces in this bag. It's can you do all this work quickly and perfect with no prep time? Yeah, pretty much. As well as coming up with a quote using a system that we don't know, we've never used. So we could have underestimated how long it's going to take. We could have overestimated. Obviously, we've got a fair amount of experience in these things, but yeah, you never know because no two systems are the same. But yeah, it was very much you need to turn it around ASAP. Don't get me wrong though, it was amazing that he thought about us. Yeah, we haven't worked with him in a good couple of years now, I think. And he thought about us and reached out. Just a shame he left it so late. All right. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely going big with this one. Another one of those and one of these ones. No, what am I doing? Look at the instruction book. Oh, God. There are times I really am special at this, you know. It's right in front of me. Okay. 1, 2, 1. One of them, and 2 of those. Oh, put it in the way it snaps in. Let's move that piece out of the way. Let's move this up here so we can hopefully keep as much of it on screen as possible. Oh, it was 3 of these we needed. 2, 4, 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 3. So it goes there. 3 at, and there we go. Oh. Nearly missed that, because again, didn't look at the instructions properly. Right, so we need 4 of these. 1 and 1. And that piece goes under there. So yeah, this is definitely going to be rather large, because I think this is only like half of the base of this section. 1 and 1. Right. So we're working over here. Okay. I also need that and 3 of those and 1 of them. Yeah. Cool. Oh, we don't get any spare pieces on this one now. And cool. So that. Oh, sorry, we needed 2 of these. Okay. That makes more sense because there were 2 of them. Okay. That is a nice bit of structure underneath them then. Yep, there we go. So that is bag 23 done out of 49. So our next one is 24 and 25 at the same time. Right, how are we doing? We've got 18 or 15 minutes till the next ad break, so we can make a start on this section. Right, so we've got another elf minifigure. There's the body, there's the hair. Got some legs. Aha, there's the head. There we go, another elf. Ah! Elf down! Oh. Wanted to go for a little bounce. So we'll put him there. Okay, so what do we need now? We need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. One of them. One of them. Come back. No, other side. Yes, one of those. Okay. I'll shimmy this over a little bit so we can hopefully. And then it goes that way around. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely going to be big. It's only just fitting on camera that way round. Whoops. Okay. To them, one of them. Yes, that. Let's fix that one in place and then attach this to it. There we go. One, two. Do we need one of them? A couple of these. And one of them. All right. Yep, it is still just on camera. Do wonder what these are for. Makes me think something's gonna slide in these at some point. We shall see. One of them and... yeah, yes, that way round. Sorry, just trying to make sure I can see because it's right in the corner. Yeah, that way round. Right, looks like we're building something slightly separate now. It's probably a good thing. It means I should be able to keep it on camera a bit more easily. How are we doing? That way round. Is that? Right, so we need one of those. Two of them. Okay. Nope. Still fragile. All right. What's that? Ah, right. Okay. Yep. Read the instructions. So I suspect this is probably going to connect on here and produce a front section. Okay. Oh. I really should build this flat, as it's so fragile at the moment because it's in desperate need of some strength that's adding to it. Right. Well, that's interesting. So that goes in there. Okay, so we need an orange, two of them. One and one, okay. Interesting. Okay, so 3 of these little leaves. And 1, 2 of those. And that. Okay. Oh, we're going all the way back to this bit. So that is that. Little leaf. I just want to check the positioning of. Yep, so does go there. I was right. Should be 4 in the middle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this now, yep, connects this way round. So yeah, this is our base for this final section, which is much bigger than the previous 2 were. Right, so 2 of them. That's the right way round. So is that 1 of those. Yeah, I still need to work out where I'm going to put this model once it's built. I suspect it's going to go directly behind me on the desk there. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Right. Sorry, that's just slightly off camera. That will go across there. Nothing on that. This one. Oh, right. Okay, so we have a little green thing on that. And that's that. Right, how long? So we've got ads starting in just over 2 minutes. So we should be able to do this next piece. Hopefully. 1. And yep, that's right way round. So we start with this. It sits on that. Ah, right. Okay, so these go in the front here. And that goes there. So we're nearly done. I think we shall leave it there before the ad break. So that's going to start in just over a minute. Yeah, we made some good progress on this already. Finished off the previous section and got a good chunk of this done. So if I can fit it all on. So got some tree roots, nice bit of greenery. We've got a good base to build on, nice and stable. And we've nearly finished these 2 bags, so we will be on to the next bag very shortly. Right, as I said, ad break is coming up, so I will catch you all shortly. Back in a bit. All right, welcome back. Hopefully everyone's back from ads. So let's get cracking on completing this bag. All right, one of those, and oh, still can't believe how much there is to this model. Right, so we start here. So we're putting a nice bit of stability now into this section. Okay, so that doesn't actually connect onto anything on that side. It's just hanging loose. But I guess we'll connect it on the top there somehow. Two of those and one of these. So what do? We start with the brickwork facing out. Nope, that way. There we go. And that goes across there. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I need to get back out into the garage, get back on my lathe. I've got crochet hooks to make to refill from all the ones that we sold at the last show. I do both resin and wood handled ones. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if Sonia's left. Aha. So yes, this is one of the ones that I've made. This is one of the resin ones that Sonia's using, but she pilfered off me. It's great. She gets to test them out, and I get honest reviews on them from her. So two of those. But yes, so I need to get back out into the garage, start making more of those, but I also need to start experimenting with making some yarn bowls. I have had a brief go at trying to do it, but it was a bit of a rush and wasn't very successful. So I need to have another proper go at it. But I've also got a scroll saw that I'm hoping to make some little 3D items. They're created by what they call compound cut. So you have a sort of square block of wood and you stick down a design on two of the faces, and then you cut out one of the designs on the scroll saw, make sure it's taped up to hold together, flip it round, rotate it 90 degrees so you've got the other design facing up, and cut that out. And then once you're fully done, you can sort of pull it out and you're left with a 3D design. So yeah, once I've got some of those, I will show some of those off on the stream. But yeah, as I say, I'm hoping to at least record some videos of woodworking to go up on the YouTube channel. 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Potentially, or eventually, I should say, be able to stream some woodworking. Right. Although if I do stream the woodworking, I won't be talking very much. It'll probably rely on Sonia doing chatting, because I'll be with a mask on and ear defenders, so I won't be able to hear much, and certainly won't be able to speak very much. And we're done with bags 24 and 25. So we've now made that a lot bigger, much more stable, connected everything on. We've got another bridge or an arch. A couple of spare pieces. And the next one is bag 26. Oh, there's a lot of the same pieces in here. No, I do enjoy doing the woodworking on the lathe. Bought the lathe years ago, before COVID ever happened, and used it a couple of times, and that was about it. And then eventually it got buried under stuff in the garage. You know, garages become dumping grounds. And yeah, I just didn't touch it. And then after COVID, Sonia sort of convinced me to get some other woodworking tools. So I got a big table saw, and a scroll saw, and a big pillar drill, and yeah, started doing some woodwork, and eventually started doing the crochet hook handles, and haven't stopped really. That goes there. But yeah, I just really enjoy going out there, stick the ear defenders on, stick an audio book on, so put my AirPods under the ear defenders. 4, 6, 8. Yep. And yeah, just work away. So lose track of time when I'm doing it as well. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Right. But yeah, even when I've got lots to do, the resin used to stress me out a bit because it used to take so much longer to turn them, to get them nice and smooth. But I've managed to work out what I was doing, and improved my technique for turning them. So I've got the resin ones down to almost the same time as the wood. It's just the fact that the resin blank itself, because I buy in pre-made pen blanks, so I don't make and colour the resin myself. Hoping to at some point, but that might come with quite a bit more of an investment. 5, what do we need? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. But yeah, the resin blanks compared to the wood, I can buy an entire spindle of wood, hardwood, for less than a single resin blank, and I can get 16 wooden handles out of it. As long as there aren't any issues with the wood. Yeah, you never know when there's a knot or a bad section in it, which I have had a couple of. Where is that other one of them? There it is, hiding under there. And one leafy thing. Okay. So goes there, and this. Okay. Lots of these tiles. 2, 4. So one more there. And do. Oh no. Look at the instructions properly. Right, that piece goes in. God, there you go. So I think we're going to be covering most of this with these smooth tiles based on the sheer number of them within this pile. Okay. Yep, another 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And right, so that piece in there. Yeah, so the yarn bowls are I have done something different to the hooks before. A customer customer of Sonia's, her husband has a custom spinning wheel, and because it's custom, it doesn't use standard bobbins for spinning the fibre onto, and it only came with 2, I think, but you really need more than that, because you'd spin fibre onto 2 of them, and then you would need a third one in order to ply those 2 together. So yeah, he gave me one of his existing bobbins and asked me if I could replicate it. And yeah, that was really was a lot of fun. And I managed to turn out 2 for him, and yeah, apparently they've been perfect, which is always good to hear. They showed up at our last wall show, but unfortunately I was busy with customers when they were there, so I wasn't able to chat with them. But yeah, he showed it to Sonia and showed the fibre he'd been spinning on it, and said he was really happy with it. So yes, I have been using the right ones. Right, 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Three of them. And the last one is different design, which I haven't seen yet. So I meant to put them all the right way, same way round. No, that all looks pretty chaotic there. Yeah. Aha, there's one. Just need 2 of them. And there's the second one. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I had so much fun building, making that that bobbin. Because it was something very different to what I'd been doing before. Right, that way. So yeah, really hoping the yarn bowls will be as enjoyable once I get going on them. Sorry, just concentrating on this bit at the moment because it's, there we go. Just there, a lot of different pieces to place. All right, so right. So I guess these are going to be different rooms that we're eventually going to build up walls for. Another 10 tiles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And 2 of these. Times it. Okay. Right, so it's from the top up here. Push us a bit this way, so we hopefully keep everything within the camera view. All right, and nearly there. Cool. So 1 brick, 12 of those. God. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. All right, I think. Oh no, there is 1 more. Maybe that's a spare. And 1, 2. Okay, so we need the horizontal line in here. Ooh. And we're going down level with that. Cool. And continuing this down. Oh, no, it wasn't 1 spare, I just miscounted. Because I'm that clever. Cool. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're now building up a bit of a wall edge. All right. Okay. That goes there. And that goes there. Cool. Okay, so we're making 2 of these. Four, 6. It's like they're little tables. A couple of goblets. Okay. Oh. So it's an upside down table for now. Put a little candle flame in. And one goes there. And one there. Okay, so we need to build 2 of these next ones. Okay, right, so what are these? Writing desks or something? Again, we're making 2, so we'll do them together. Yeah, they look like writing desks with candles. And I'm going to guess these are meant to be ink pots. So let's have a look. Okay. And one goes on there. The other one goes there. Looks like we only need to make one of these next things. Cool. Okay, that goes on there upside down. And a different type of candle. That goes on there. Right, oh, need stickers. Okay. Number 9 and number 8. Okay, so number 9 goes on that one. So just show if the light will allow. Number 8 goes on that one. Oh, so we're nearly there. Oh, that's where it is. First Lord of the Rings set, or did you get any other big ones? So my first Lord of the Rings set. The next biggest model I've got is Mos Eisley Cantina, but this is the biggest set I've ever built. How about yourself? Have you got any big sets or? Where are we? All right, yeah, those. No, I'm hoping to get some of the other Lord of the Rings sets. However, I am going to be distracted by the Star Trek Lego sets that are going to be announced next month. Oh, that was just off camera, but there you go. Did Barad-dûr and Balrog 2 weeks ago. Have to say it's worth it. Even put them in acrylic-esque cases with background. So good. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's the end of bag 26. Yeah, I must admit, I really should find a better way of displaying my Lego because it's just out and it gets very dusty. But on the plus side, I will be dismantling most or all of my sets to build on stream. Quite a lot of it is Star Wars Lego, but I do have a few other things as well. Wonder if they will do 1K Minas Tirith. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing as the Death Slice has for $1,000 has gone down pretty well, apparently. Because I believe it's sold out very quickly. Then they might well do a $1,000 Lord of the Rings one. Yeah, not a fan of the Death Slice, to be honest. I was so looking forward to a new Death Star because I don't have either of the previous ones. I couldn't afford them at the time when they were out. Just when I got the money to get, I think it's the second generation one, it went out of circulation. And so, yeah, I was really looking forward to one coming out, even though I'd heard rumors of the price. But then when I saw it, I was so disappointed. It's not a Death Star. A Death Star needs to be round. Yeah, they could have at least had half of the roundness on it. But yeah, there's no way I'd be paying that much money for that model. All right, so we have bag 27, just having a look at the time. Might well make this the last bag for the night. It's a bunch of dioramas put together. Yeah, they seem to have got into they've done a few of the dioramas, like the trench run and the Emperor's, the Jewel in the Emperor's thing over the years. And yeah, their sets I've not been interested in. I like the actual models of the ships and so on, all the vehicles. But yeah, probably going to see about making this the last bag for the night. Don't think this one's going to take too long. So was Barad-dûr good fun to build? A friend of ours has got Barad-dûr, but I haven't actually had a chance to ask them what it was like building. Okay, so looks like we're going to be building something up. Not as fun as Rivendell, but Def looks the most badass. A trade-off. Yeah. No, I would quite like to get Barad-dûr at some point. Take up a lot less space because it's obviously much taller than Rivendell. Yeah, actually, you can just about see, if I turn the right way, one of my other larger sets. I've got the Home Alone house there. A ton of black, grey, brown pieces, so your eyes get tired pretty quick. Ah, yeah, I had noticed obviously just how black the outside was. But yeah, I hadn't really thought about the rest of it as well, particularly the base. But no, I expect that one's going to sit on my wish list for a while, and then yeah, I'll just be too distracted with Star Trek Lego when it comes out. Depending on the price point they put the Star Trek Lego at, that is. Right there. Okay. So this goes that way. Oh, God, keep knocking that candelabra down. Though I'm not a fan of GWP sets, the Death Star one is pretty scummy. GWP sets? Oh, gift with purchase. Ah. So what gift comes with the Death Star one? You get a TIE fighter that fits in the hangar. Ah, right. Yeah, with Rivendell, I got... oh, it's hiding. Oh, I got the Sega Genesis controller, which was really good fun to build. That was a really nice free gift. Unrelated to the set, but it was really good fun to build. Oh. But if you don't, it gets empty. Basically, chopping up a set to sell for more money. Ah, yes, yeah. Sorry, if you don't get it, yeah. Right. Two of them. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll ever get some of the really big Lego sets, as much as I would love them. Well, I say really big. This one's really big, but the ones which are sort of over £500, closer to 1,000. Yeah, as much as I would love to, I don't know if I could justify spending that amount of money on Lego. It's hard enough to do it for these. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, just keeping an eye on the add timer. Right. Oh, this goes. Nope. There we go. Interesting way they're building this up. Lego official store prices are a no-no. In my country, it's €270, but third-party seller is 204 for Shire. Oh, right. Interesting. Yeah, I think we always used to go to. We had a local toy store called Smith's Toys in our city, and we always used to go and buy our Lego from there because it was generally cheaper than direct from the Lego store. Unfortunately, their shop lease wasn't renewed for our local one, and it's been replaced with a supermarket, which we don't need in that particular area. So yeah, we can't go there anymore. But also, Lego have a habit of putting some of their really good sets as exclusive to the Lego store, which is a tad bit frustrating. But oh, where did that go? Oh, found it. There we go. Of what country do you are? Well, it didn't happen to me, but I will probably buckle and get Minas Tirith if it releases from Lego official store. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Yeah, I've been a Lord of the Rings fan for a long time as well, and yeah, I was so pleased when they released some of these models. And sorry, were you asking me about what country, or were you asking Graz? Like, come on, there will be Witch King minifig. Yeah. Right. And then this one goes around here. Cool. I'm going to subscribe you because I think that you are very good people. Thank you very much. How are we doing? Thank you very much for the Prime, Ruli. So whereabouts are you from? Huh? And for the follow. You're from Spain. Oh right. My older brother used to live in Spain. Used to live just outside of Murcia. But he's back in the UK now. How are we doing on that? Sorry, I hope I'm keeping this in camera. But yeah, we used to go out and visit him occasionally down at La Manga. Right. So this goes in there. Oh, so we've got a few plants to add in now. This one goes on there. And this one, just try and position it correctly. How many times do you were in Twitch? Do you mean how many times do I stream a week? I tend to stream Lego on Mondays and Thursdays, and then Tuesday evenings I stream a game of some sort, either solo or with my wife, because she streams as well. And then occasionally do over the weekend as well. Okay, so one of those and one just on top. And when will you first stream? So I've only been streaming about a month, or just under a month now. I did try doing YouTube a while ago, but I sort of couldn't keep up with it because I was working full time, and yeah, but yeah, so I've only been streaming just under a month. But my wife has been streaming for a while as well. She convinced me to start. Yeah, it's good fun, enjoying it, especially with doing the Lego builds. Just got to make sure I keep my hands on camera. All right, how are we doing? Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Sonia. So yes, Sonia is my wife, and she is the one that heavily persuaded me to start streaming. Yeah, she's currently streaming herself at the moment, although she's on an ad break, I believe. Yeah, so I've got an ad break coming up. I'm thinking of snoozing it, and because I'm almost at the end of this bag, and then calling it a night there because it's starting to get late. So yeah, I think I'm going to snooze that ad break. Give us a chance to finish this bag up. And then I am hoping to stream at some point over the weekend, but it will be gameplay of some description. Not sure which game at the moment. But then I will be back doing this Lego on Monday evening. And yeah, Mondays and Thursdays are when I do Lego. There we go. Sorry, some of these instructions are right on the corner of the book. I do like using the Lego app for building, but this model, they've only got the PDF. They don't have the interactive build instructions, which I find are really good fun. So I was a bit disappointed about that, but I suppose it is a pretty big set. I don't know if they do the interactive ones with any of the other bigger sets. Okay, so this connects in. Okay, yep. Oh, right. There we go. So that's the front. So we're nearly done on this. And these two under here. Okay, so it goes that way round. In there. As long as I've lined that up correctly. And that's the end of that bag. So, yes, we are partway through the final section. I hope it goes well for you and that you're great at it. I'll try to subscribe again and hope to you build Lego really fast so I can do many more. Goodbye. Thanks, Ruli. And thank you again for the Prime and the follow. Yeah, I've got lots of other Lego to build on stream. But yeah, this one's going to take a few more streams because there's so much to it. But yeah, we are 27 bags done out of 49. So we've got just over 20 more bags to go. But no, that's been really good. Got lots of progress done tonight. Really happy with that. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I think we shall have a look to see who's online to raid out to. Let's have a look. So Tabletop RPG has been going for 54 minutes. Sorry, Ampersand D20 has been going for 54 minutes. Doing some D&D homebrew. Or is there anyone doing Lego? Yeah, there's a few Lego people, but I think we'll raid into Ampersand's D20. So yeah, D&D Homebrew Havoc, Tales from Tordrunen E25. So this is often quite good fun to watch. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, for watching, and thank you for the follows and the Prime. And yeah, thanks again, Ruli, and take care. Hope to see you on Monday for the next Lego stream, that is. But yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.